What's up, guys? This is CTW Comments coming to y'all with one of my favorite custom reviews. And this guy, I made him myself, is he has magnetic armor, and he's a mercenary that I just made up. Sorry, gonna resituate him. But so that is what he looks like, and I'm gonna go through everything and all of his armor and everything that I made about it. So let's get right into it. So for starters, I'm just gonna go through each of the different armor pieces, so to say, or just like from bottom to top. And to start out, these are knee pieces that I made. So they go around there. You can see there's a silver outline, and this is a magnet to connect it. Sorry. And then you can see that I did an exact copy of that on the other side. And this is all a completely made up design that I did for the entire figure. So hope y'all will like it. Then here you can see that these come off and they have magnets on the insides. You can pull that off. Boom. And then you can see that up here, see if I can move his arm up. Sorry. So, see this little circle here is a magnet so that you can attach any guns that you want. So you can just get a gun and put a magnet on it. And there's an exact other one right here on that side. And then so, moving up, we will go to the chest plate. So right here, this is just the grip of my X-Acto knife that I use for that. And then everything else on this, I custom sculpted and cut. And so, yeah, you have these red lines, which are sort of, I'm pretty sure, what I made them. It's just like energy deposit, or not energy deposits, electrical lines. Yes, electrical lines that go down his chest. And then this is some reinforced chest piece right here. Chest piece, and then right here is also a reinforced chest piece. And then here, these are straps that go over the shoulders, and then there's the little neck area where it cuts out. Then moving to the back, you can see that I went for a more Halo style back with the sort of thruster looking thing. So you can see that I did a base color of blue, then put some silver dots and a little silver spine area, which you can actually put a magnet there, and then you can attach weapons to it. Then these are some little thrusters down here with black around them to accent it. Then there's little dots going up here just for a little bit more depth. Then as we move to the arms, you can see that I put a little data pad here that he can type on and put commands on for all of his systems in his suit. And then moving around here, you can actually put a magnet on there and attach an energy shield to his arm or whatever you want to for there. Then for his shoulder pad, I'm going to take it off. And so you can see that and it fell. Okay. If I can get in front of the camera. Sorry. Okay. So yeah. That is what the shoulder pad looks like. And sorry. This does not work. I'll put it back on here. So right here, there's some black little holders that hold this electrical line that goes across here. They're also up there, and I did a black and blue color scheme for that. Then moving around to the other shoulder, which is the more detailed one, you have this blue and black color scheme as I kept with the entire figure. And then this is a custom sheath that I made out of leather. Then I put some metal at the bottom to give it some more depth. And then I also got a Call of Duty knife and painted it up black. I actually did make a resin cast because I also sharpened this knife. And so this is the knife. It's pretty sharp. But, yeah. So you can see a little bit of black. The silver, I couldn't get it to there. But, yeah, that is his super sick knife, in my opinion. Then it just slides up into the sheath. And then we move to the helmet, which is one of my favorite parts. So this helmet was originally a Stormtrooper Cadet helmet from Star Wars Rebels. And I sanded it and sanded it and sanded it and got it super flat. And then I did some sculpting stuff to reshape it, and I cut the back so that it would go further up here. And so let's get right into it. So starting off with the breathing apparatus here, this just gathers oxygen. Right here is for underwater excursions, and it runs through a line up here, and I really like how I detailed this line. I did like different sections which have different functions, and then it goes into his helmet. And then right here you can see that I made a light just so that he can have some extra light while searching for his bounties or whatever. Then this is for space and toxin travel, so that he can go through toxins and that filters them all out. So this is where it connects to his helmet towards his mouth, and then this is the area where it actually like collects the stuff and it filters through there. And then over here you can see that I put his the color of his glasses as orange, which I really liked. Gave it a cool accent, and I looked up Mercenary concept art for that. And so I'm pretty sure it was like an airsoft helmet that I found, and I did that design there. And this mouthpiece was also sort of on it, but I did change it up. And then moving up here, you can see that I also did that X-Acto knife texture on the top of his head on both of those sides. I just did a little square here, and then it goes around the back. Then moving to the back, it's just mainly blue, but you can see on his neck that there's this black thing, which makes his helmet airtight. And actually, like, if you look anywhere on here, you can't see his helmet. I mean, you can't see his face at all. Through here, it looks like you can, but that's just some of the stuff that I couldn't get painted because it was so small. But, so now I will move on to his face. And so I'm going to take this off and put his hair on. And that is what he looks like. Super sick mercenary guy. And I did some red on his face, like he's been bloodied up in war. Then under his lip too. So those are just like battle scars. Then I got the Rowan Freemaker hairpiece, and I sanded it down so that it would cut off there. Then you can see that at his head, that's the air seal that goes around on his neck. And I really liked that face because it fit the, like, outfit, I guess. And then take his head off. And you can see that if you go around, this thing will not focus. But, yeah, so I did multiple layers, like it was layered up on top of that, and then painted it black and cut it here to match with the helmet shape. And then did that. As you can see, these are the straps that go across from here. And then I'm gonna put his head back on, and we will go into what he looks like without any of his armor. So, starting off, I'm going to take these off. And so, these are like his Kevlar protected legs that I made. I think that has a really cool texture to it, and I did use the X-Acto knife thing for that. and I really like how it turned out. You can take his chest plate off, and he yet again has that texture on his chest. Then pulling his shoulder pads off, and then moving around to the back, pulling this off, has the Kevlar texture yet again. And on his shoulders and arms, I wanted to make it look like a more mechanical, not like he has metal arms, but like it's on his suit, and so that you can see where the connecting points are, instead of putting that Kevlar looking protective layer. And I think that it turned out really cool. And so this is what he looks like without any of his armor. Personally, I really like it. And so you can take all of his armor off and put it all back on. And so that about wraps up the video. But I do have an announcement for this guy. I am going to have a stop motion video with him in it. But not only him, he is going to have 2 team members, which I am actually going to be doing videos on the creation of them. Not like how they were made in universe, but like me making them and sculpting them as sort of a tutorial for y'all, or just so that y'all can see how I do everything. And that will come out pretty soon, or at least the first part of it will. And see y'all next time. Hope y'all have a great day. CTW Comics out.